37 claimed kills, 5 confirmed deaths, 2 escaped victims, all at the hands of one man. Who was it? Well, that's a question that has been lingering for years, and we're finally on the cusp of getting the answer. Today, I will be informing you on a serial murder known as the Zodiac Killer. The Zodiac Killer murder started in the 60s. He targeted young couples and is known for his ciphered letters he sent to the newspapers. The case has been cold until recently. A group of investigators seems to have cracked the code and solved the mystery. Now, I know we all have a true crime junkie inside of us wanting to solve the case ourselves. But, luckily, the people to uncover this crime were a team of highly qualified ex-investigators, police officers, agents, and news journalists. So, that leads me to our next question. What exactly did the Zodiac Killer do? His first victims were high school sweethearts. Their names? Betty Lou Jensen and David Faraday. On December 20th, 1968, they went on a date, then after went parking. However, the night ended in tragedy when the Zodiac Killer shot the boyfriend in the head and then shot the girlfriend in the back 5 times as she ran, trying to flee the scene. The next victims? Another young couple, just a few miles down the road from the first incident. They were shot as well. The third incident is where things take a bit of a turn. According to the Hindustan Times, the couple was stabbed several times, but instead of leaving them for dead, the killer called the police station, admitting his crimes, and then fled the scene, never to be heard of again. The fourth crime, also a bit unusual, as he targeted a male cab driver and not a couple. So, what made the Zodiac Killer stand out so prominently in the media? Well, that would be his ciphered messages he sent to the newsletters. According to biography.com, on August 1st, 1969, 3 different newspapers received the same handwritten letter. It read, "Dear Editor, I am the killer of the 2 teenagers last Christmas at Lake Herman." The San Francisco Examiner, San Francisco Chronicle, and Vallejo Times Herald were sent these letters with the threat that if they did not publish them on the first page, the Zodiac Killer would kill even more. These letters contained details from the Zodiac Killer's murder only the killer could know. The ciphered messages included statements from the killer, hints about what happened, hints about his identity. He loved to mock the police because they weren't able to uncover them. While the police weren't able to uncover them, one couple was able to uncover a message. It read about how the Zodiac Killer found so much fun in killing these young couples. 1974, the letters and murders came to an abrupt stop. While the murderers may have stopped, the investigators did not. So, after all these years, someone solved the case. According to The Guardian, on October of 2021, the Casebreakers, a team of 40 ex-investigators, solved the case. How, you ask? They cracked the code to the ciphers, leading them to a name: Gary Francis Post. When they found out who this man was, they looked at pictures, and they saw that he has an identical scar on his forehead to the ones from police sketches from many years ago. This led them to believe that Gary Francis Post was the one to blame for all the Zodiac murders. However, regardless of this information, According to CNN, both the police and FBI have released reports saying that the case cannot be closed with this evidence as it's not enough, and the case will remain open and cold. So, 37 claimed kills, 5 deaths, 2 escaped victims, all at the hands of one man, Gary Francis Post. The mystery of the Zodiac Killer seems to have come to an end. After years of investigations, the brutal murders of his victims and the answers to his ciphers have finally been solved by the case breakers. So, do you think the cold case has finally been solved? Do you think Gary Post is the one to blame? Or is the Zodiac Killer still out there, waiting for you to solve his puzzles?